Okay, let's start with the logic of classes. So assume that we have a human class. Okay, this is our human class, human, and it has some attributes. The variables of this class would be the attributes, so like eye and leg. Okay, leg is 2, eye is 2. So let's create this one on PyCharm. Class human, attributes are eye 2 and leg actually 2, and I want to create some objects from this class, like Emre, okay, and Ahmet. Okay, so whatever this has, this human class has, Emre and Ahmet would automatically will have them too. Okay, let's check it. So Emre is human class and Ahmet is also human class. So print Emre dot I print Ahmet dot leg. Run it. As you see, we have 2. Let's change it. Okay, let's don't change it. Okay, so what else more? And okay, let's add some more attributes to our objects. Like here, for example, Emre has a special attribute, like I don't know. Okay, let's give the same one, money. Okay, I have 10 Turkish lira. Ahmet has no money, but he has gold. He is rich. Okay, 1 kilogram gold he has. Awesome. Let's create them. Create those attributes. Emre, money, 10 Turkish liras. Ahmet, gold, 1 kilo. Okay, so print Emre, money, and Ahmet, gold. Of course, we need to print it first. Yep, here is, you see, 10, 1. Okay, so next step. If we have a lot of attributes for Emre and Ahmet, it's gonna take time. Okay, if we have 1000 attributes for each object, we should create those attributes one by one. It's gonna take time. So that is why we have a built-in function, which is init function. Okay, so it always starts with self. You already learned it, I guess. I hope, actually. Okay, we don't need those here anymore, or let's leave them. Arm 2, okay, nose 1. Okay, but shall we do that? So no. Here, when we define, actually you have only 1 day before the final, so it's better if you memorize it. You will get the logic after the final if you want. So create a variable, okay, which will contain the inputs for which is going to be, those inputs would be the object's attributes. Okay, so this variable would keep the value of these inputs for the objects. So let's make arm. Okay, is going to take arm, which will come from outside, and self nose is going to nose 2. I write this 2 on purpose, you will understand it. Nose 2. Okay, so okay, let's create okay, let's try to run it. In the previous method, actually style, or I don't know what is structure of this class, it was working fine, but right now it will not work. As you see, it wants some arguments, 3 arguments actually for each object. Why? Because we don't have any object, any attribute here, any input here for Emre object. This class needs some inputs for arm and nose. So that is why I need to put some inputs here, like, okay, Emre will have how many arms? Okay, he will have 2 arms. Thanks, I have 2. And Emre will have 1 nose. Okay, put it here. Okay, so comment it out. Let's try. Okay, don't comment it, otherwise I will have some errors here. Okay, for Ahmed, do the same process. Let's run it. Now it works. Okay, we don't need them anymore. Print Emre nose. Okay, let's check this. It's 1. Yeah, it was 1. I defined it here. Nice. Okay, so one more built-in function, an important one, the str built-in function. So double underscore, I guess it's underscore, I don't know the name, self again, then return. You will memorize it, it doesn't matter. This str is going to show the all attributes which belongs to the object. For example, here I'm just checking for nose attribute, right? But if I will delete it, okay, so I will try to print Emre. So this is going to show me all attributes which Emre has. Okay, so this is the structure of str function. Memorize it, it doesn't matter. Actually, it's so simple too. Just return something. Return it, but the thing which you are going to return has to be a string. Okay, so that is why I'm not gonna write it. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste it. Okay, so as you see, I will return something str, so str concatenations, you know that. So basically I will print the amount of arm, or the value of arm, nose, eye, leg. This is important. This eye has been defined here, as you see, and it doesn't have self, right? The reason of this is if you define any attribute at this level, at this indentation level, follow my mouse, okay? This is the just one step inside of the class. So class, you define it here, you get in this class here, okay? At this level, whatever you define, you don't need to define it with self. So it doesn't have to be self.i, okay? Actually, it has not to be. When I write it, as you see, it returns a failure here. So delete it, but you don't need to put a self when you define it, but you have to put self inside of the function, actually 2 steps inside. For example, if I will call it at this level, if I will call this I at this level, I would be enough. As you see, there is no any error. But if I put here self, it's gonna throw an error again. So you got the idea, I guess. If you did not get the idea, memorize it. So, but at second level of the class, okay, this is the first level, this is the second level indentation. So you have to put self when you want to call, update, I don't know, play with any variable. Okay, by the way, the logic of this input stuff, I forgot to explain it, I guess. So for Emre arm, I gave 2. Okay, so this 2 would be transferred to the arm. And here, as you see, so right now arm is 2, right? Okay, so arm is 2, and the value of arm would be transferred to the self.arm. Okay, as you know, self makes this arm, actually this one and this one is not something same. This is a class level attribute, okay, and this is just an attribute, this is just a variable actually, which could be reached just from this function, just under this function, okay. You can't reach this one from outside of the function. It should be a global one, you know, the global one from the first project, I guess. Okay, so we learned how to create a class, how to create an object from the class. So Emre and Ahmet are our objects. Okay, why did we do them? Why did we create them? Okay, we are going to learn why. So, for example, we have a function lahmacun. Okay, it's a really important function. So with this function, we want to cook lahmacun, as it's obvious. Okay, so Emre will have the dough. Okay, actually let's show it here. Okay, Emre will have the dough and Ahmet will have the meat. Okay, they will come together and cook the lahmacun with the function. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. So we have lahmacun function. Sorry, before we define the function, we have to create our dough and meat. So meat and dough. Okay, self meat is equal to meat, self dough is equal to dough. Okay, Emre will have the meat. Dough. No meat. Yes, dough. Yes, meat. No dough. Okay. So basically the lahmacun function will check if they have meat and dough. If they have both, it will return lahmacun. Okay, so this function will need some inputs, of course. So object 1, actually people 1. Okay, let's call it people 1, people 2. When I call this lahmacun function, I will give this function two inputs, two objects actually as inputs. Okay, so people 1 would be my first object, which is Emre. The second one, people 2, would be Ahmet. Okay, but inside of the function, I'm gonna call Emre and Ahmet as people 1 and people 2. Okay, so let's check if our objects Emre and Ahmet have the required stuff. People 1 dot meat or people 2 dot meat is equal to true. Okay, so it's going to check people 1, which is Emre actually. So basically it's Emre 1. Let's do it here. Emre dot meat or Ahmet dot meat is equal to true. So is Ahmet dot meat. So Ahmet dot meat, which is actually this, is true. Yes, so it's true. Get in. Then check for the dough. If people 1 dot dough or people 2 dot dough is equal to true. I wrote it wrong, sorry. Then do what? Return lahmacun. Okay. We got our lahmacun right now. Let's check it. Run it. We got syntax error. Why? Yeah, we forgot our column here. So let's run it again. We return it, but we don't print it. Okay, let's print it. Lahmacun, yeah. So you got it. The best way of explaining classes with lahmacun. You are done. You are ready. Go.